The death of a 22-year-old hits close to home for those in the Pleasant Hill area. The director of a violence prevention group says they were working to help the community. Camila Williams joins us in studio to tell us more in tonight's top story.
That's right, Lori. Dominique Johnson works for the nonprofit Cure Violence Macon. He told me over the last couple weeks, 22-year-old Tylik Young just started going to the meetings to help the violence. Now they are grieving.
Grief, mad, sad, but I will say this, we yet remain hopeful.
Dominique Johnson prays his nonprofit group Cure Violence Macon will stop others from dying like 22-year-old Tylik Young. Johnson says crime in the Pleasant Hill neighborhood is a health issue. His group tries to come in, detect the problem, and interrupt it.
When we interrupt, we change the norms and behaviors and values in that community or in that area.
Pleasant Hill has a lot of history, but the past is too familiar.
It's certainly tragic. No family wants to lose 3 members like that, but we can't say that each one of those was related to the other one.
The 22-year-old lost 2 brothers, Sean Watts Jr. in 2021 and Malik Young in 2020. Major Chris Patterson with the Bibb County Sheriff's Office says he can't comment on the investigation, but Pleasant Hill has improved over the years.
There are many good people that live there, so when an act of violence happens like that, we do everything we can to get right at it and try to solve it and make an arrest.
Patterson says the Sheriff's Department is looking out for Pleasant Hill.
At the time, we're just flooding that area with investigators trying to find out any other information to come to a closure on this.
Johnson says they plan to reach out to people in the neighborhood to try to prevent another death of a loved one.
This work is important. It needs to continue.
Another brother of the victim, Jordan Young, was also wounded Saturday. He was in stable condition yesterday. Back to you, Lori.
Thank you, Camila. Major Patterson says if you have any information about the shooting, to call Crime Stoppers.